Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 30 of my Super Teens Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we have 2 teens now in phases, including our Abigail here. So I'm going to have her go off to do some volunteering. I could have her go with Colleen. She won't go immediately because I think I have Colleen set up to do something. Colleen won't go immediately, but she is in a mean stage, and that's the one I probably want the least, because that's one, especially on a tiny lot, can really, if they do mean interactions, it can really take a hit to their relationship. So we're gonna go walk to fight disease. And I expect that if we get to pop up, it'll be from Abigail because she's going first, but we shall see. And I have asked a few of them to do some reading, and Grant is going to come. He has a whim to use this rock climbing machine, and he actually can't do an endurance challenge climb. It says here he should practice climbing before attempting this. Oh, we have a picture someone wants to buy, so yay for Norah. Let's come in here and find it. And there it is. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of money. 26,000 simoleons. Ooh, that's a lot. Well, and here we have this supposedly roughhousing encouraged, but we have our bills. We should pay those, which is a pittance, luckily, compared to our. So if we look, it's a pittance compared to what we just made. And if we check neighborhood action plans, the only thing that's in is what we voted in, which was clean energy production. But unfortunately, when you don't vote anything in, it'll still tell you that there is stuff, which is a little bit confusing, of course. But let's see. She's making a drink. She has already completed all of her paintings. And this is obviously not her paint. Oh, it is her painting. It's not worth very much. But I guess we'll stick it on the wall and frame it. There's no point selling it. It's cute, for sure. So we will not create a copy. We are going to frame it. And who are you? Who is this? Is this someone? I don't recognize the name. We're friends. Somehow. I'm not really sure. Do we know his traits? Unflirty, self-absorbed, and good. And he's an adult. Well, hello. Talk about grilled cheese. That's what she wants. The culinary career. I think we're going to like swapping careers. This is going to be your third career. But this is the one I want her to do because this is her main aspiration, is to complete the cooking, both of the cooking aspirations. Because if you go the mixologist route, you can complete both. If you go the chef route, you can only complete the cooking, the actual cooking, as for the food cooking aspiration. So we're going to accept, yes, will be our last change until we complete the cooking aspiration. So now she got to prepare food or mix drinks, and she just made a drink, but we're going to make some more drinks. And we're going to take her off of this painting aspiration and switch her over to, the only downside of that is it would have been better for her to not take a new career until she had chosen her branch, because when you're away from a career before you choose a branch, it'll like take you all the way to level 1, and connections doesn't help. And of course she didn't have a connections trait when she took her job, because she just has always taken her jobs from getting I don't know if I got her connections. I can't remember, because if we did, I've never used it, so I can't remember if I was like, oh, let's just get it, or if I was like, let's wait till we're gonna use it. I don't remember. Anyways, let's put her over under the food aspiration. That's the main thing I want to check. And let's see with the master mixologist. So she needs to mix 3 drinks at a single social event, and she needs to join the mixology branch, and she has to get to level 7. Let's hit play, and it'll eventually put that in. But so we're just gonna make a drink. We'll make drinks for everyone. And though actually we'll just make drinks for everyone. And that should finish it for the day. And if you want it, like if you just do water, it costs nothing, but I don't mind making something as long as no one drinks it, because then we can just sell it. So we will do something at level 4 of the skill. And there it is. Okay, so Abigail, indeed, is the one who did get the pop-up, but I see that Colleen also has left. So we're going to lend a hand to the person who is winded and looks like they can't finish, and hopefully... Yes, good. You will finish this race. We'll do this together. And the sim looked energized by Abigail's words, and they completed the walk side by side. So I think that's, she got some empathy. Not that she needs it, because she has it maxed fully already. So let's take this and sell that for 42 simoleons. So there we go. And someone's coming by. Hugo, or maybe Hugo is here, perhaps. Maybe he came home. I don't remember, because if he did, it was in the last part. So now she's got to level 6 of that, and now Hugo is leaving. And we don't actually need to be on this. I was just chucking it because we're not doing anything that's directly working on it right now. And then she needs to still have, so we can have a dinner party and then also make the drinks at the dinner party. We could have actually done that for tonight and get that done just to get moving on to the next part. So she's going to make a whole bunch, and then we're going to do that. I'm going to just have a dinner party because I've been putting it off, and I had thought we might go on vacation like after they came home from school, but then I realized they still haven't really learned the skills fully that I want them to learn, like Freddie's working on rock climbing and stuff, and they're going to learn it better here because of the tiny lot type and the boost from being a micro lot. So we need her to go under social, plan a social event, and we'll hit play. So these drinks she's making them now. She's gonna make them again. Oh well, they can, whatever. It's not like they're anything. So, but we will try and sell these ones. You can sell them after they've been drank. They still sell for the same amount. I just don't really like them. Let me hit. Oops. That was interfered, so I'll have to try that again. Let me just sell this first, just to get rid of it. And then I'd probably better to throw in the garbage. It's only worth 45, and I would get 80 from the garbage can now that that's fixed. Let's try this again. Plan a social event. So I will plan my dinner event and my dinner party, and when it's started, I will be back. Well, I said I'd be back, but just one thing. Sometimes I find if I do events on holidays, it'll unselect all of the goals, which by default I usually find are selected. So I had to select it, and so I'm making sure that I select and have it highlighted to be the dinner party. So now we'll go through and I'll set everything up and invite whoever's coming, and I'll be back when it's started. So our party has started, and we need to make a garden salad. So I'm going to actually have Grant make it because he has the lowest of the cooking skills of everyone who is currently here. I didn't check the 2 that were off volunteering, and I made everybody a host and invited other people. So we'll let him get his cooking skill up. We'll make a party size. So there we go. And she needs to make drinks here for 3 drinks at a single social event. So we'll have her make some more drinks, and we will make drinks for everyone again. We have someone coming for a visit. Like kind of home. Are you one of the Sims from the New World? You're kind of far away. So we could do a lot of Cocolata, or we'll just do a Sea Splash. There we go. And this will hopefully get her up to level 7 of the... Freddie, what are you doing? You're cooking too, and you've already maxed your cooking skill. And you're even inspired. Since you're cooking, let's swap you over to the food aspiration, because you're cooking and inspired. Oh, and the girls are home from their volunteering. So did that help them at all with their phases? Get the right one. Nope, she's still rebellious, so that's not as bad. But yay, our mean one is gone, which is the one that I'm most wanting to be gone. So that worked well. And I see someone is very, she needs some fun. Oh, you went volunteering and now you're coming to read. We'll put the books away on the shelf. And then we have to check who's missing their violin. I really should just go through and like do the multi-tool and take a lot of the stuff out of their inventory and just sell it. Because they have a lot of stuff. Not everything. I'm not saying I would sell everything, but I should sell a lot of it. So I don't see... You know what? I'm just going to grab the violin and put it in her inventory because I'm not seeing it. And then it'll show me if it was a second one later. No, it's not. It was the only one. And so let's see. Yes, he must be. Okay, so did we have... who's our handy... Who's handy enough to be able to fix and could use some... Let's see, 8. You have no handiness skill. We're not going to make you fix the electronics because you could get... We have 7, and we have a 9, and an 8. So 7 looks like it's the lowest. So you can come here, and I think you're even like at the low end of 7, so you can do it. There we go. And then why don't you, Norah... Have you finished making the drinks? So we're gonna let's come here and try and call the meal. Did you make something? You made 4. Well, where's my I thought I asked you to make. Okay, I did ask you to make that food and you didn't. I wonder what this is. It's a roast chicken. You can't make it because your cooking skill's not high enough. Oh, we got another one. We have a distant phase. Oh, well. Too many people. Maybe the door's locked. Let's unlock the door. Yeah, we'll unlock it. There we go. So since it's locked, and I don't really want people coming out here, we will... that is locked, which is what I want. And let's make sure that this one is locked. Yes. Because I don't want people coming out from there. And it looks like we have some garbage. But we can deal with that later. They can come in the house, but I don't want them in my yard. At all. So, Freddie, did you get that? Cook while inspired? You know what? I know you have maxed the skill, that's the thing. But why don't you just come over here and cook that garden salad, even though you don't need the cooking skill? Because it didn't get done, and then maybe you'll get this cooking while inspired. You don't really need to eat, do you? No, you don't need to eat. You definitely don't need to eat. Now, I'm just curious. It's better to sell these. It's 104. And Norah, why don't you... Have you finished making those drinks? Yes, you did. So now we don't need to do anything. You don't really need to eat either, I'm sure. Leave the food for the guests. Who can come inside now, but they don't seem to be coming inside. Oh, the nanny's cleaning up. I invited her as a guest. I thought she left. But maybe she didn't. I don't remember. So why don't you, Norah, why don't you resume that roast chicken since it's there? And now that she's actually done everything for this, let me make sure I put her back over to the Master Chef aspiration because it wouldn't be very good if we didn't have her on this when the party ended. So, and Grant, no, actually it's Edward. Why don't you come here and get the mail? And if I remember correctly, he's the one who's on the last tier of his aspiration, which they only really need to get to level 3, but I'm like, you know, we'll see if we can get him through it. I think a lot of them are coming close to being done with the most of what they needed to do. I will have to double check my little... I'll have to update and check my spreadsheet that I have. Oh, I see a lot of drinks on the floor in here. Good. Like, oh, that's 45, so we'll just... put that in here. This is from earlier, I think. Yeah. So we'll wait for that to finish. And then we'll put that in here. And we have something that's broken. So we have more things that need to be repaired. There's all this food and you're getting applesauce from the fridge? That doesn't make any sense. Did you at least get that done? You did. So why don't you call a meal so that maybe people will come and eat it? And why do you have a clay in your hand? And now let's see. I know I had one. Okay. Now I got to go through and make sure none of ours eat the food, because I don't think any of them are hungry. Oh, someone was hungry. She was hungry. She can eat. You can have a salad. Because you are hungry. Are you hungry? No, you're not hungry. You don't need to eat. What do you want to buy? I don't know that we need a sprinkler. Okay, we have a pop-up. We are going to say this because the emotional control is, well, honestly, the empathy is easy. Just send them off volunteering and it's fine. And we have somebody's... I can't get any of these plates here. Probably because she's cleaning, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe someone's going to try and clean it. So I think you, my dear, you are actually hungry. So you can come and grab a serving of that. If you can get to it in this tiny little space that we have. Our kitchen is small for a master chef. Maybe at some point they need to actually replace their house or move to a bigger lot that it has an actual house on it and not a micro lot. But it's so handy. The micro lot is so handy, I have to say. So we'll put that away, and she's almost about to level up. Oh, we got a sentiment. Oh, from Norah. You know what? It's been wonderful to spend time with you. We've made some great memories, and we'll make many more. I'm sure of it. So there. So we don't actually have to do any of the rest because of their reputations. It's letting them have a gold, but we can thank a guest for coming. And very good cleaning up there, Abigail. You need some fun. And your handiness is pretty good. Let's see what you need. Your rock climbing is good. Your skiing is level 4. I'm just thinking maybe if you came and read. Oh, lots of things are breaking. I'm just looking. I was trying to look for the snowboarding book, which does actually start with S, unlike the skiing, which is mastery of skiing. So let's scroll if it's in here. Yes, it is. So you can come, and that'll help your fun. And I guess I don't need to get it again. But now that I'm here, I will. I could have just told her to read a game when it was in her hand. We have so many books in here. So Declan, you have 7, so you can come and repair this. And we will grab this cereal and put it there. And I don't know that see, because Minerva made that. Because she didn't actually eat any proper food. Oh, he wanted to do something. What does he want to do now? He wants to level up in his handiness skill. Where's the garbage from the TV? Oh, it's in here. So why don't you scavenge for parts? And someone's coming in reading our books. Book. What book are you reading, Minerva? You're reading Gourmet Cooking. Okay, so now I guess you want to level up your handiness skill. So why don't you repair the fridge? Yes, repair the fridge. Since you want to level up, that might help you level up. And then you want to produce a new track. Well, we may do that. It's just not my priority right now. And then Declan, we're going to drag this to be like here, so it's not right in that tiny little space. And you can come and scavenge for parts there. And I think we're just going to say our party is over. Anyways, it's almost up. So we got a gold, and she should make some progress on the aspiration and be, like, that much further along in getting her actual, getting different, and our party is over. Norah got to level 8 of the, now she reached level 9. She's playing, she's playing Party Frenzy. How is she maxing her skill? Okay. So now she needs to make 3 types of excellent food, which of course she doesn't cook very much, but we'll just have to do it. And then she can't do anything for the master mixologist until she gets far enough. So yay. That was a bit unexpected. I sort of, once she got that job offer, I was kind of like, well, let's move along with that and get that done. So that is kind of good. So they're probably just going to clean up a little bit and do a little bit more reading and possibly homework. And maybe I should just sell these things because I don't really like them. They're annoying. Gone. They're all Confident from Host's Masterpiece, and I assume that's long because I think they double on a micro lot, so I guess it's not very long. And we let usually, but it is long in this case. So let's see, Grant. Grant, I realized he probably, since he completed his athletic aspiration, he might be the best one to do this extreme they'll probably all do this a little bit on their own anyways, but this is really right up his alley, this particular aspiration. But I think actually we're just going to leave this part here because, there's not a lot of time left to do very much else, but maybe what I'll do is give Norah a makeover. And the other thing I just wanted to say is that we're actually going to be going down to 2 parts a week for this Let's Play. It's going to be Tuesdays and Fridays because I'm going to be starting a Snowy Escape Rags to Riches Let's Play, which is going to be Friday and Sunday. And so having 2 videos 1 day a week is probably all I can really do, especially because my internet for uploading is not very good. It's not very reliable. Sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not. So that's probably the most I can really get as a regular thing. So we will be back on our usual Friday, but then it'll be Friday and Tuesdays for this Let's Play. But we are probably getting close to the end, and we're going to be getting into the fun part once we get everything done that they needed to do, that were set out for their goals, of like trying to meet the people, the Sims that were placed in the world. But I figure it's nice to get everything they have to do out of the way first and then have a little bit of fun for that afterwards. So that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge Let's Plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!